Hey guys, welcome back, and this is part 2 of our Battle of the Bosses in Germany. We are Monchengladbach. If you haven't watched the first video where we do the first transfer window and the first couple of games, go check that out. Go check out Tuna's link down below for his side of the video. Also check out Tuna's video links down below for this part as well, where you can see how he's done for the first half of the season and how he's done in the January transfer window. It'll be a lot different to what I am. We are very different, so it's definitely interesting to see two different sides, our two different managers take on the club.
Hopefully very different.
Yeah, so let's jump straight into it then. Let's go to transfers. There's just been a handful that's left during this transfer window. So Matthias Ginter, I didn't really want to let him go to him, so he has been decent, but he's gone for 14.5 million to Real Madrid, going up to 16.25. Kind of went for the money more than anything else. Rami Bensebaini, however you say his last name, he has gone to Newcastle for 10.25 million, going up to 13.75 million. With Lazio Benez has gone to Union Berlin on loan. Kind of a discussion that I made a promise that he was going to leave on loan, so I kind of didn't have much choice there. I've got far too many centre backs and right backs. So when Wolves came 17 million for Nico Elvedi, kind of had to let him go again, kind of for the money more than anything else. And Joe Scally has gone to FC Porto on loan. I don't think I've even played him.
Him on loan to Porto on deadline day. That looks familiar.
So he has played 35 games for us, but I don't think any of them's been for me. But yeah. So incomings. So Charlie McNeil was one that was already sorted out through summer, but he joined us on the 1st of January. We've also got Dan Axel Zagadou from Borussia Dortmund for 4.5 million, going up to 7.5 million. Just wanted to improve my centre backs more than anything else. He is valued at 19 million.
Very good young player.
Yeah. So, like I say, I wanted to strengthen my centre back up, centre position up. Also got offered Joe Hugill on loan, 750,000 total loan fee. Great young prospect from Man United. He is in real life. I just want to see a lot of him in real life in terms of breaking into the first team, but we'll see. Alex Ferrari, 4.1 million from Sampdoria. Decent right back, 27 years old.
Signed it for his name, didn't you?
Fast as fuck, boy. I saw El Neni was available for free transfer in the summer. So I thought I'd bring him in, but then I went to the buy now, so that I got him and be able to use him at the end of second half of the season.
Such a tempting little button into that. The little buy now.
It is. There were another player that I tried to sign and use the buy now, but they wanted like 11 million for him when I was getting him free in summer, so I'm like, nah. Decentish player on here, but it's more of a backup than anything else. And Adam Marusic from Lazio, 1.9 million. Right wing back. Like I say, I've got plenty of right backs, so got him for 1.9 million. Another one that was going to be free in the summer, and I use that buy now. 1.9 million is valued at 19.5 million.
Yeah, pretty decent deal, that.
So, not done too bad there. Not as many loans as what somebody could have done in their save, but Uh,
Could have done, but you've just turned into Manchester United under 23s instead.
I've got 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Under 23s.
One of them I haven't been able to play because Hannibal got injured in the friendly, and since January, when he come back from his injury, he's been on international. So he hasn't even played a game for me yet.
You
I don't
shouldn't have
think.
broke his leg, should you?
No, he hasn't played a game yet. So I'm looking forward to a very good talent there, valued at 32 million. I paid 1.8 million, and he hasn't even played a game yet. So
Expensive.
yeah, so let's go to the competitions. So the Pokal. So we already know that got through to the past the first round. The second round, I played Karlsruhe and I won 3-2 in extra time. I was actually. Did I go behind? No, so that's it. They just kept equalising, the bastards. But I went 2-1 up in the 94th minute. So it was 1-1, sorry. 2-1 up in the 94th minute. They equalised 2 minutes later, and then Thuram scored the win in the 114th minute. Just scraping through. He scored 2 goals that game. He had a decent game. Any outstanding ones? Standout ones. So Leipzig's gone through. Dortmund's gone through. There's Munich.
That bottom result is a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, Offenheim. so Bayern's out in the second round, so that's a good one.
Wow. Yeah.
Happy to see them out there, but Dortmund's still in it. 6-1 against Greuther Fürth.
The worrying thing about that result for Dortmund there is they're also in the same league. Like, that's when you sort of think, oh, these are pretty good.
Yeah. So in the third round, so 2 games have already been played. So as you said in your video, I've got to the point where I'm just about to pick my team on the 1st of February. Mm-hmm. I haven't played the game yet, but mine's the later game. I've got FC Köln, and Offenheim are through to the next round again against Augsburg, and Leipzig have gone 2-0 through 2-0 against Schalke. Dortmund have got Frankfurt, which that could be a tough game, you know. Frankfurt.
Yeah, pretty good team, Frankfurt.
So we'll see what happens in there. And we'll go to the league. So I'm currently 5th, 30 points. So I'm 6 points away from 4th place with Wolfsburg. Frankfurt are 1 point behind me. I've actually just played them recently as well. We'll have a look at that result. Bayern are at the top, 6 points clear of Dortmund. But 6 points is nothing, really, with, what did we say, 14 games left?
Yeah, still 14 games left. Still unbeaten, though, Bayern.
So, as I said, go and check out Tuners 1. We've just recorded that one. I'm not going to give anything away, but just go and overlook how different the same save could be when played.
Yeah.
Because the Dortmund and Bayern is completely different to my save.
The bottom of the table is completely different as well. I have just noticed something on this screen, but I'll just wait until we get into your results to find out why.
I'm worried what you've seen now.
Let's just say goal difference.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, the goal difference is from the last game that we played, because it was 0. I have just lost 4-0. But
what I did actually notice was the top scorers in the league. Haaland and Lewandowski are not taking this easy, are they?
No. No, not at all. 26 goals, 21 goals, and then the third place is 11 goals.
Yeah, a bit of a difference there.
Yeah. Kimmich with 12 assists as well.
Yeah.
I wonder who he's been assisting and who Marco Reus has been assisting. We're going to have a look at the squad and then we'll have a look at the schedule. So, quite a large squad, to be honest with you. I have struggled to find a team that's working. You can see from top goal scorer, I've got 2 with 6. They'll go into a bit of form and then they'll come out of form and not play very well. You can see Marcus Thuram, 16 games, 5 goals. He hasn't done much at all. I've tried him. He's unhappy. I've tried him up front. I've tried him just behind the striker. I've tried him left and right. He's not fitting anywhere at all. But I've just struggled completely in just trying to find a decent team that's going to work, that's going to go on a decent run. I've got my new players come in, so Hugh Gill's come in, he's played 3 games, scored 2 goals, so that's positive. Kyle George, he hasn't pulled up any trees compared to what I wanted him to. 4 starts and 3 goals, but he's come off the bench a few times as well. He's not really done much when he's played. McNeil, again, he's only just come to the club, so we'll give him a bit more chance. But even though I'm up there in 5th place, I'm struggling to actually perform well.
Yeah, because the one thing that you normally do well is score goals.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you are. They're just spread out. Like, you've got a lot of players that have scored goals.
Especially compared to yours, again, not giving too much away, but I had a look at your goal scorers, and compared to mine, like I say, it is spread out. And whether it's spread out because the team's playing as a team, or it's spread out because I keep mixing it up, just because, I could start with a starting 11. Strikers will score 2 goals each in one game, and then for the next 2-3 games, they just don't do anything. So then I'm putting in another striker, or another 2 strikers, and I'm changing my formation to try and make it work. And I've definitely played about far too much, and I've not enjoyed this one.
Yeah, so another big difference is the appearances that I've noticed. Because I had quite a few players that were obviously 20 plus in terms of appearances, and like so you can tell that you've been rotating and changing your squad around.
Yeah, so Luca Netz has played 20 games. He's been a fantastic player. I know his average rating doesn't show it, but he has been a solid left back. And obviously, Jan Sommer's played all his games as well. His average rating's gone down in the last 4 games, I think. He's been like ending the game on like 6.2. He's really struggled, but yeah, I'm gonna have a play about it. I'm gonna see if I can improve it, but like I say, I've got a couple of new players in. Obviously, we start January with Bayern Munich,
Yep.
and let's go and see how that went, as well as other games. So, Union Berlin, that's the game that I've just lost. I lost 4-0. Bayer Leverkusen 4-4. What a game this was. So I went 1-0 up after 2 minutes. Then they went 2-1 up, and then I equalised. Then they went 4-2 up, and then I got 2 back in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, but I'm definitely struggling with conceding, as you've seen with the goal difference.
The 12 goals conceded in January.
Yeah, Bayern absolutely destroyed me 4-0. And if we have a look at this one as well, So it was 1-0 at half time, and at half time I'd had no shots, none on target. You can see that I only had 3 in the second half.
Yeah, you sort of struggle to win games if you're not having shots.
Yep. And they was just, I mean, they had 38 shots. So the fact that I lost 4-0, but they had 38 shots at 21 target. The first half, it was literally just like attack after attack. In fact, the first 15 minutes of the game felt like it lasted 15 minutes in real life, because it was just like highlight after highlight, and luckily we kept it out until 32nd minute until they scored the first goal. So again, the best run that I had 4 wins in a row, drew, and then another win. So I went 6 games unbeaten before losing to FC Cologne.
Are you having your cup game?
Yeah. Borussia Dortmund was an interesting one. So they went 1-0 up. I went 2-1 up. They went 3-2 up. I equalised. Then they're like, "Now we're not having this," and then just destroyed me in the last 15 minutes.
You made them angry.
I did. I made them very angry. But I mean, XG 2.3. Theirs was 2.5.
Yeah.
So it was close up until 74th minute, and then it's like our heads dropped as soon as, we'd put all that work in, we'd got it level at 3-3, and then we just fell apart. Don't think there's really much else to show. But yeah, I've been hit and miss. There's a couple of draws there, 3 draws. So it's not like I've been drawing. I've just been winning a couple of games, then losing. But when I've been losing, like 4-0, 4-0,
Yeah, they've been big ones.
2-1-0, but then 6-3 there. So I've struggled to. You can see how many clean sheets. Like just 1, 2.
Yeah.
I can't keep clean sheets. I mean, it's not against the keeper. It's just my team. They just in and out of form. The amount of times that we've got to half time and the defenders are like, just the ratings like 6.2, 6.3. The injuries as well that I've had at back, the or just getting tired really quickly. So we'll see. I'm not looking forward to the second half. Like I say, it's not been enjoyable just because there hasn't been a run of form. When there's a run of form, you kind of like feel positive.
Yeah.
But right now, because I shouldn't change it as much as what I should. But when there's the pressure because it's against you, and I don't want to go too many games where I'm playing poorly, I start messing about and playing way too much.
Have you been at risk of being sacked at any point?
No.
You have that at least.
Yeah. I've not once. C plus rating. Obviously, they're not happy about losing to 4-0 to Union Berlin.
Yeah.
They weren't happy about the finances involved in the loans, but I don't care. Other than that, there's not really much. I've got 18 million on my finances. Got 18 million to spend if I wanted to. I'm way under on my wage budget, to be honest with you. So I can move that. So I've got 22 million if I needed to spend. This is the second part. Obviously, there's part 3, which is the end of the season. So we're going to go away and we're going to play this, and we'll probably try and find some time, probably next week, something like that. So what we'll be doing is this will be Wednesday's episode if we plan it right, and then the next episode will be on Friday. Go and check out Tuner's link down below. Go and subscribe to Tune if you're not already. Again, his link's down below, and go and check out his 3 videos come Friday, and come back and check mine on Friday as well. So I've been Elmo.
I've been Tuna.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
I've been dressing like an E-boy, long sleeve stripe me boy, black shirt overseas boy, it's all a decoy. I wanna look so fine and you double tap twice and you always swipe right like an E-boy, long sleeve stripe me boy, black shirt overseas boy, it's all a decoy. I wanna look so fine and you double tap twice and you always swipe right. See me looking sleepy with a beanie in the town, walking like a zombie, shambling around.